Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about US Israel war against Iran and last night the shooting at the conference, the shooting at President Trump, so to say. It is important to state that the guy that was said to have a kind of shotgun and other form of weapons within that perimeter is called Allen and is 31 years old from California, which is a Democrat state. Also, information revealed that according to the DC police chief, he said Allen was already lodged in the hotel before the event. He did not beat the security. He was already in the hotel. Why some theories or some rumor said it was just a show off, a diffactionary tactics that President Trump just want to build the golden, boardroom in the White House, and this is a strategy. Why some said this is just a strategy, like a diversionary tactics to divert attentions away from US-Iran war, that the war, the United States, you don't know how to end the war. So this is just to divert Americans' attentions. Some on online research, or they also believe in that. Why some said yes, it is true that the president need to be more protected, that they need a kind of a boardroom to build for the president so everything can be within the White House. At the same time, some also believe that the second strategy in the sense that the first one was before the elections when President Trump was said to be shot in the head. So why? This is just another form of strategy. So this time around, a lot of information coming in, going out is difficult to really understand what was going on. And I think it is wrong for anybody to hold any form of weapons close to the President of the United States within that perimeter or at that range or shooting it up. So that's not a good thing. However, the main topic is on US-Iran war, because this has been causing a kind of chaos, inflations, and it's getting too difficult to see the diplomatic hands to this war, because I did not see any military means to achieve the war between the United States and Iran. I think it's high time we focus on how to find a good diplomacy, so to be able to apply a good diplomacy to be able to end the war, so the LNG and other form of goods and material can flow through the Strait of Hormuz. I think it is time for us to put threat aside, to put threatening aside, so we can go into real negotiation and employ the real diplomats or people that really understand diplomacy, so we can negotiate dialogue and come at or arrive at a conclusion that is going to be very close to the JCPOA, so for the global peace and security. So no matter where you belong to, maybe it's just a theory, or it's just a kind of defectionary tactics, or it's just a kind of a way for President Trump to be able to divert attention from Iran. I think it's not a good thing that anybody is going to have a weapons within that perimeter where the president is and shooting up. I'm not against President Trump. I'm not for President Trump policy, but I'm just talking about a situation whereby there is going to be global peace and security. And I think we need to look for a way, to put an end to this war through a solid diplomacy. But the war between US and Iran and Israel, there is no military solution to it. Trust me. Thank you. Please like and subscribe to my channels. Thank you.